Hello guys, welcome again to my channel. This is Coach Angel Bag, and today we're going to talk about another bag vlog. And the brand of this bag, I haven't talked about this yet on my channel till now. And what striking or what unique about this bag is, even if it's a quiet type luxury bag, means is not too much logo going on the bag, people are still drawn into it, and especially the millennials, they love this brand. That's what I noticed. Okay, so no further ado, we are going to talk about this brand. Okay, so if you're into fashion, you know what's this brand. Okay, so we are going to talk about Loewe. Okay, so Loewe. Now people like, this is the spelling of Loewe, right? Hold on. Okay, Loewe. Oops, reverse. Okay, but anyway, so people like, hello, Loewe, but that's pronounced as Loewe. So today, because since summer is coming up, and okay, spring and then summer, people are looking for, going for beach, a bag that goes to the beaches or even in spring or picnic. And Loewe is one of those season bag for that aspect, especially their Raffia leather basket bag. Okay, so we are gonna talk about that. So this is the Raffia bag. There you go. So I stuffed it. I just put some in there. And this is a entropy proof of authenticity. So I make sure this is authenticated before buying it. Anyway, so before we introduce and talk about this bag, Loewe started around 1846 in Madrid by a group of Spanish leather craftsmen. So in Spain, they're popular with the quality and the craftsmanship of their goods, especially their bags, their leather. So if you notice, majority or a lot of luxury brands, either made in Spain, made in Italy, something like that. So that's why you can guarantee is really really good quality when it's also came from Spain. Now till around 1876, when they named that group Loewe, when a German craftsman, Enrique Loewe Rochberg, joined the workshop. Then the brand Loewe was officially born around 1876. So that's how it started. All right, so let's talk about the history of this Loewe basket bag. So this Loewe basket bag came out spring summer collection around 2017, designed by Jonathan Anderson, the creative director of Loewe. And since he released this bag, it became so popular and iconic. So until now, it's still popular and people are still buying it. The influencers are buying it, the celebrities, and you can still find it, this one, on their website, and with a lot more design and style of basket bag or raffia bag, straw bag. Depends on how you wanna use the term. All right, so when we say raffia bag, it's a fiber that is been used in centuries, for craftsmanship and bag and hats. So yeah, but of course, when we say raffia, it's a fiber, so really depends on what type of material you are using. Like in my country, of course, abaca, pandan, so it depends. Or palm tree, so with this Loewe, they're using a palm tree with the woven, that the one that they woved here, and this one, calf skin. So that's a calf skin material, guys. That's why it's kind of pricey also. Now the reason why it's expensive, because of course, aside the leather, okay, real leather, even this one, okay, the Loewe sign there, also the craftsmanship, because all the bags of Loewe, even this, are made just in Spain, exclusive in Spain only, and the artisan and the time that they spend just to make this. Though in my country, I've seen a lot of native people who makes this as a living, like they just use hands and woven the palm leaf, or any type of leaf material, organic material, and they use their hand like this. And it's amazing how that skill, and they do it so fast and so quick. And they don't charge that much, you know what I mean. I think maybe because of the source of material is so easy to grab, and of course it's their own skills, and they sell it. So there's no third party, second party, third party, fourth party, or big company that will you know pay them for the skills, you know what I mean. So Aside from the basket bag, Loewe's popular bag as well is the puzzle bag. Okay, so a lot of celebrities wearing it and love the design because it kind of like very unique style, and that's why it's called puzzle. So aside from puzzle bag, this is one of Loewe's popular bag. This is That's what we call the basket bag. Okay, so at first when I first saw this, I was like, because I'm a Filipino, so in Philippines we have a lot like this, but a different type of material. It's also made of a certain leaf as well. So I grew up having this kind of like bag in Philippines, so common, and but it's made in a different material, but it's still organic. So it's either rattan. Rattan is kind of like a flexible. It's like a palm tree as well. And it's closely related to a wood, but it's very flexible. So that's why sometimes they make it as a furniture in Philippines, a chair, or a bag. Okay, sometimes a wall, especially in traditional home in Philippines. Also, aside from rattan, in some baskets in Philippines that is made in organic or a woven leaves, depends on the province in Philippines. It's either in each province have a different type of resources. So sometimes made of abaca, pandan, or buri. So which is very very common in the Philippines. Okay, so when I first saw this, I was like, I'm not gonna pay that much for a basket that it's common that I commonly see in my through my eyes in when I grew up, you know. But anyway, so I guess when you are a collector, and you love to just you love bags and you love collecting stuffs, and I've seen a lot of this online, and I saw this in a very very good deal, and a very very good discount because I just got this in a secondhand market, but still in a very very good condition. Okay, there's no ripping and tearing, and the leather. Also, one thing that makes this expensive also is because the leather that they use is a calf skin. So that what makes it difference also. And so I just got it because I mean it's kind of like half the price or more than half the price of what the selling point right now. But if you're here, international, they pay a lot for that certain skills, and you pay for the bag that they made, right? So when this bag first came out, it's just around $300 plus. That's 2017. Now, if you go online and you visit their website, this style, this just basic style is around almost $700. Okay, so $600 plus runs. Let's just say estimate $700 plus because plus tax and shipping, right? So it's kind of pricey, really. Now, of course, there's a lot of the price, guys. Price varies. So for let's talk about the basket bag only. Okay, so the price varies of this bag. There's an elephant design of this basket and cost $1,000 plus. Again, every design varies, and I know for a fact it's $3,000 plus would be the most expensive one for their basket bag. Okay, again guys, again, you can get this on secondhand market with a very very good deal and still looks brand new. Raffia bag, basket bag, so you don't have to get it directly on the brand new one or the website. But again, it's up to you because I know a lot of people don't like secondhand, and don't like people touch the item already and stuff, germophobic and stuff like that. So yeah, it really depends on you guys. So that's why in my case, I don't want to buy really from the website or the very 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 brand new because for me, it's just a Filipino in me. It's just for me, it's not that much supposedly because it's a straw bag. I'm sorry, but yeah. But anyway, but it's cute. It's cute. I like the idea that it's a certain brand. It's Loewe. It's again, you're paying the brand, okay? And it's not just Loewe brand have this design. There's popular now in Prada, in other brands. So basket bag is really really in right now. So, and you don't have to get a certain brand. I mean, Amazon selling it a lot, or also, hell, hey, if you want to buy it from Philippines, you can order it in Amazon. There are people selling there from Philippines itself. There's a lot of website you can buy. But of course, in my case, I love the experience. I love to have it. Okay, so that's why I got it. Now, if you ask me how for example, if you carry it somewhere and you bring it, the thing is, you just have to be confident where you're bringing it because it's open. it's open, so there's no zipper. So but if you want to like bring it in just to make it as a casual, like me, sometimes I use it casual outside, going out and have a breakfast and brunch with my friends. So what I do is I use its own dust bag. Okay, this is the Loewe dust bag, and I put it here, the center. No, just like that. Okay, now also of course, because it's a straw, so you can lock it if you use it, you know, like that. So you have your stuffs inside already. Okay, so nobody can just grab it just like that. Okay, unless you know it's unless really they will just pull your bag back from your hand. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Right? So I'm not gonna talk about what fits on this, because obviously you can just put whatever you want. You know, you don't have to lock it, you don't have to, you know, but again, this is kind of like really shallow. So you have to be sure, let's just say your wallet, you have to be sure you put it inside your pouch, you know, or this dust bag, because you don't want people just to dig in your basket, right? You know, it's gonna be, if you want to look cute but still modern looking, and you know, maybe go somewhere in the market, buy something, you just put it there, you know, you still look cute and fancy and fashionable. And you know, and if you just want to carry your wallet with you, put it in your mini pouch and your crossbody, or put it in your pocket, I think that's better. Okay. Guys, they have a lot of sizes for this type of raffia basket bag. There is a mini, small, medium, and large. Okay, so in this picture, guys, you see this is large, this is medium, and this is the small. Okay, the mini is the one that they will just put over, or they don't have a handle like this. Mini is for crossbody only, as you see, guys. Okay, so that's how the mini is. So here are the sizes of each, you know, the large, medium, small, and mini. Okay, so it really depends on what you prefer. Okay, for the large, width is 57 centimeters. So that's around 22.4 inches. So basically what I'm saying for the width is how wide it is. So automatically you will think that's really good for picnic, for going out, going for cruise, for the beach, you know. So it's because it's bulky, it's big, so practical for family use and really for picnic reason and for the beach purpose. Okay, now if that's too big for you, now we have also for the medium, for the width, I'll just talk about for the width, guys. Okay, it's 40 centimeters. So that's around 15.7 inches wide. Okay, so like that. So not as not as big as the 22 inches or 57 centimeters, but still good for picnic as well, and going for the beach, you know, but not too bulky. Now if it's still not enough for you, and it's still, I mean, it's too much still for you, then go for the small. This is what I'm having right now. So this is small, that's 33 centimeters. So this is around 11 inches. Okay, just like a just like a Louis Vuitton Speedy 30, something like that. Okay, now if you wanna just, if you want a crossbody, you do not like a handle and you want it mini and cute, then go for this mini. So that's 28 centimeters. So that's around 7.8 inches. So again, guys, mine small, that's around 11 inches, 11 something inches, and the mini is 7 point something inches. Okay, 7.8 inches. So it's up to you guys, what's your taste, and you know what you prefer, and the purpose of the bag for you. Let's scrutinize this bag. Okay, so as what I've said a while ago, this is made by palm leaves. Okay, so now of course, if as this type of material, guys, you cannot have this as a very perfect circle, perfect like that. If you buy a basket bag, it's gonna be like this, like a certain form, like a certain color. It's not like really 100% the same color, or you know, the shape like this, you know. So no matter what, how you research, the shape is, there's gonna be, is uneven. Okay, even the leaves sometimes, of course, that's, you know, it's an organic material, of course, understandable. But of course, you can expect that the handle supposedly should be, the stitching is very precise and very good quality made. The leather shouldn't be scratched. There's no scratch. There's no discoloration, there's no problem, tearing and ripping, you know, so it should be perfect on that. Okay, so also inside, even in this, there is the sign of Loewe as well. You know, their logo. It's like a pin that they used to lock that. Yeah. And this is not adjustable. It does look like, but it's not, you know, so it's just a style. Okay. Serial number and authenticity of the bag. Okay, the Loewe, as I said a while ago, it's made by a good artisan, a craftsmanship, and legit person. It's not made by a machine or whatever. It's gonna be a person who handmade this. This is handmade. That's why nowadays handmade bags is very, very expensive, because nowadays people consider your skills price. Okay, it's always a price. Okay, now you always have to check how good is the stitching, you know, and straight, you know, there's no problem on the stitches, you know, it's everything is in line. Now aside from that, guys, and also as what I said a while ago, inside, guys, this Loewe mark here is that logo there. Yeah, and the sizing matters, because the fake one is so huge, like they make it so exaggeration, but the real Loewe is like very discreet and tiny. Okay, like that. Now also, guys, as you see, also inside everything is stitched, even on this part here. If you see the stitch mark there, that one stitch mark there, yeah, that's also stitched all the way from this leather. Okay, so as you see, guys, overlapping stitch here and here, overlap design. Okay, outside, guys, you will supposed to see the made in Spain. Okay, so let's find it. Okay, here it is, Loewe, and then made in Spain at the bottom. Okay, made in Spain. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about the serial number. Okay, every bag, every luxury bag always have a serial number. Okay, you cannot just say, oh, it's just a basket bag. No, it's there should be a serial number, and you need to be careful. All right, serial number is always sometimes very deceptive, like you think that there's no serial number because they hide it so good. Very discreet, like a certain design or shape, you know. It's not all the time a number. Okay, like, you know, that's what I said, like Hermes, square, circle, you know, and that represents a certain year, certain date. Okay, so anyway, so let's talk about this serial number of this Loewe. Okay, so it's gonna be on this one under. Okay, so date code should be here. Okay, that's it, 411924. Yes, 411924. So yeah, so we found our date code. Okay, so be careful on that, guys. Okay, be careful on how you, when you buy stuffs, make sure you're very keen observant with any luxury bag and brand that you buy, especially if you know you want to buy original supposedly. Yes, search for the code, ask for the authenticity certification, everything. But just want to tell you ahead of time, guys, usually I indicate the meaning and the positioning of the serial number, but unfortunately there's no explanation online on how to read Loewe's date code. Some like Prada, you know, they just, even Gucci, they just put their date code there, serial number rather, not date code, serial number, and it doesn't indicate. It's not like Chanel or Louis Vuitton, or Dior, that you can read it, or Hermes. You can search for it, what's the meaning of the serial number, and you can identify what year was it made. So this one, not really. So I'll keep looking, and if I once I find out, and I'll let you know. But as of now, yeah, that's where you find the serial number. Okay, so let's do some mud shots, guys. So this is mud shots. This is how it looks like. Again, my bag is small, size small. All right, so this is how it looks. Now I'm wearing also a heels that is also like a woven material, so it does look pair with the bag. Okay, and yeah, this is how it looks, guys. So elbow. Of course, if you want to try shoulder, you can, but I kind of uncomfortable with the idea of squeezing that bag like that. I feel like I'm damaging the bag because, again, this is organic. This is a palm tree material. So I feel like I'm squeezing the bag and I don't want to damage it. So I always prefer to probably elbow or just carry it on the hand. Okay. And it's cute, right? So it's kind of like you feel like you are in in a country. You walk around, you know, and with this kind of dress, but still it's a modern idea of it. Yeah, that's how it is, guys. That's the mud shot. So the the very last part, the review, and will I recommend it? Okay, I would be honest with you guys. Okay, for the price, if you are not thinking about the brand, you know, if you're not thinking about the calf skin leather, if you just like the idea of a look, just the look, because it's latest, it's in, it's fashionable, you know, it's what's in summer or spring. You do not have to buy a branded. You can get in Amazon or Etsy, in anywhere, okay? But if you like the idea of the brand, you like you're a luxury collector, you love fashion, luxury, you like leather, real leather, a combination. It's because it's an art, okay? You understand the fashion side, the art side of the luxury bags. Then go for it, okay? Especially it's not really that expensive anyway. Especially if you just buy it in a secondhand market, or you know, there's a lot because a lot of people buy stuffs and very impulsive buying, and they realize they don't want it, they don't like it, or it's not for them, it doesn't work for them, then they resell it like nothing. Okay, you can search a lot for secondhand market that looks still brand new, and you can get this. That's the reason why I purchased, because I found a very good price. Okay, less than half. Okay, so why not? Okay, so but then for me, buying the brand new from the website or going to the store, I'm not gonna buy the, you know, the full amount, because for me it's not worth it really. So but it's a cute pretty bag. Okay, but again, you can buy raffia basket bag in a very cheap price without the brand. Okay, but anyway, guys, it's up to you. In the end of the day, it's your money, it's your you know, it's your hard work earned money. Okay, so in the end of the day, you can decide what you want to do about it. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's my review on of this bag, Loewe. And and I hope you learned something, and I gave you an idea if you about this bag, and may help you to decide whether you like it or not, or if it's for you or not. Okay, but anyway, guys, yes, that's my basket bag, Loewe, guys. And I hope you had fun. I did. That's my review, guys, and thank you again for watching, for being with me, and till next vlog, bag vlog, have a great day. God bless.